Hi, I'm Susan Rowe, a microbiology master's student at South Dakota State University, here to suggest why South by Southwest should look at our project, exploring STEM students' journeys to college, and consider it for next March's convention. Like stated before, I am Susan Rowe. I'm the microbiology master's student on this project, and the two other speakers would be Greg Heiberger and Caitlin Swisher. So our project is focused on the analyzation of online conversation data about science undergraduate students' college-going experiences to gain a deeper understanding of their journey to higher education, their motivations, obstacles, and opportunities. This research highlights first-person perspectives from more than 5,000 science students over 3 years to help campuses meet them where they are and provide focused support to guide them on their pathways to success, all while informing strategies to develop the STEM pipeline. Our objectives are: 1, understanding science students' evolving perspectives about, motivations for, and obstacles to enrolling in college. 2, explore how social listening captures authentic student conversation about perspectives of college and identifying strategies to best meet student needs. And 3, explore how science student conversation volume decreased yearly and how the sentiment of this conversation changed over the 3-year collection period. So what is social listening and how did we do it? Social listening is the searching of the public social web for mentions or conversations of interest to you. It's the digital equivalent of knowing what a student says as they walk through the campus, or overhearing conversations among attendees at a college event, or tagging along with alumni as they discuss the experiences that they've had with their friends at a party, or joining the family around the dinner table. It's the ability for you to know when and how people talk about you publicly, rather than talking to you. So we utilize Campus Sonar, of which it is a third-party company that utilizes Brandwatch Consumer Research, an enterprise-level social listening software to gather this data for our analysis. Brandwatch Consumer Research has access to over 100 million publicly available online sources and over 1.3 trillion individual posts across a variety of social media sites, including things such as Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Tumblr, and YouTube, and non-social sites such as blogs, news pages, forums, and reviews. So what is the importance of our project? Well, due to extraneous factors that occurred between the data collection period of August 2018 through June 2021, STEM and healthcare careers are more important now than ever before. We are able to predict the amount of future or incoming STEM students by utilizing social listening to determine if any trends of conversation volume or sentiment about STEM majors, programs, or careers have changed over these 3 academic years, enabling university recruiters as well as the healthcare field to gain a better understanding of not only the number of students or future career professionals to expect, but what they are excited or concerned about, giving a head start to these professionals to either celebrate with or address concerns their upcoming students or employees will have about the field. So a taste of what's to come. We focus on a lot of different data, and these figures are a great representation about it. So both of these figures show the positive mention data from the first academic year of study, which was August 2018 to July of 2019, and compared that to the second academic year of study, which was August 2019 through July 2020. As seen on the figure on the left, which is a box plot, there is a decrease in the mention volume, of which makes up the y-axis. So from the first academic year to the second academic year, there is a decrease that we can see. The figure on the right shows the same exact data, just as a line graph instead, with the dark green on the first 12 months on the x-axis, corresponding to the first academic year's positive mentions. And then the light green on the 13 through 24 months represents the second academic year's positive mentions, of which we can see tend to be lower on average within the light green as compared to the dark green, showing the same decrease in mention volume as seen within the first figure, just in a different way. Now we have multiple more box plots as well as line graphs for not only the academic year comparisons and the mentioned sentiments, but as well as topics such as prospective versus admitted STEM students, STEM majors, STEM programs, and STEM career sentiments of which these students and upcoming students have, many of which have similar negative trends to these figures as seen above. Not negative in sentiment, but in a decreasing type of negative. So we would love to be able to discuss what this means and why this may be with you next March. So thank you very much for your consideration, and we hope to see you then.